Hey, Dave.
Hey, Chris.
What's happening?
What's going on, man?
Long time no see.
It has been a while.
We've been
Not for you all.
Never is. It's always about the same for our fans and listeners and
2-3
subscribers.
Of which we now have 69 subscribers at the time of videoing this.
And I think the last episode, well, first off, this is the start to episode 21.
Yes.
So
and we didn't acknowledge 20.
We didn't. Look at us rolling past milestones, not even acknowledging it, but
we got on a roll. We did 4.
We did.
Night.
But can you believe it's been 20 episodes? Like, this is something we talked about for a long time. Now we're 20 episodes in.
20 episodes in.
And
it may not be a big deal. I know there's people who have hundreds and maybe even thousands of episodes, but we're talking about us. We're trying something different because Chris keeps asking me questions that I've then got to go look up.
Guilty.
You know what? So we already had our laptops.
If there was just some way to look things up on the spot.
So now that's what we're going to do. If he said, "Oh, I wonder what," I can look it up, or he can look it up. If I'm talking, I don't usually say that stuff, but
Spider.
Oh, that's what happens when you video in the basement.
There we go.
All right,
Problem solved.
So we have one more timeline episode.
We do that. This is our last one. Well, this is the last of our extended
yes.
timeline episodes. So
1998,
that we captured
and 98 is long.
Of our Gen-Xers.
I'm doing the first half. He's doing the second half. And then we'll probably do a recap episode and just talk about whatever. Address some of
the comments that came back. Yeah. We don't get a ton, but we did get a few, and I think that's good.
Did get a few, yeah.
And I think you and I both probably have a couple of things that we both feel like, hey, we didn't touch on this.
Right.
We got a lot of stuff, but. Yeah, I'm excited about that,
but I'm
excited to get to this point of this has been really cool.
To be fair, I mean, there's no way you could put everything in there.
No, everybody's experience has been different.
Yeah,
so
there are other things and there were some things, somebody brought something to my attention that I will mention later. Excuse me. And I was like, gosh, I should have put that in there. So, my bad.
Because that was a big deal.
It was a big deal. It was a legit. Like, hey, you skipped this in 94. Yes, not on purpose. I just didn't come across it, even though I should have.
And there was a lot going on in 94.
And there was a lot going on.
So our bad.
But, anyway, well, let's hit the intro, and then we'll jump into 98 and take care of all that stuff. All right. Appreciate y'all coming back.
Welcome back. Hey, David.
Hey, Christopher. Wow.
What's happening?
Okay.
Nice shirt, dude.
Government, nice shirt. Y'all look at these.
They are here. They are here.
I'll put one up. A picture of one. We got them made.
We did.
We got 10 of them made.
And we got these especially labeled first edition.
It says first edition underneath. And there's a slight error because the screen didn't lay flat.
And you know what happens with misprints. They become highly valued.
Misprints become highly valuable, especially first edition misprints.
So we'll talk about those a little bit later in the pod.
We have 7 left.
We do have some shirts that are available if you are interested.
And we're not trying to make any money off of them. We're just trying to make back what Chris spent.
This is true. And we may offer free shipping.
We may offer free
to
shipping.
the continental United States. We do have a couple fans overseas, so I just want to make sure that I don't make some broad promise and then all of a sudden I'm at the post office going, now how do I get this
to the lower 48?
Over?
We will probably offer.
That's very good. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe narrow it down to like the Middle Tennessee market, and I'll just drive by and drop it off. So.
Be like Facebook Marketplace.
We'll see.
We'll just have a meetup and you can.
Be a well-lit area, I promise.
Well-lit area.
Walmart parking lot's my
middle
favorite.
of the day. Because it's hot though.
It is hot. I know we've been both have been traveling a little bit.
We have been.
It was hot everywhere I went. I mean,
it was not hot the first place we went.
Okay.
We went up Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota.
All right.
And I was in a hoodie most of the time, and it was glorious.
I spent my time south of here, so Florida, South Carolina.
Spent last week south of here. Ooh.
It was warm, but nice.
It was caliente, as they say.
I don't have a problem with it. The heat, the humidity, I absolutely love it, as long as I don't have to work.
I used to. I don't love it as much anymore.
I'm good with it as long as I don't have any particular like clothes or uniform or anything I've got to be in. Then
I mean, I went to the beach 3 times.
Nice.
Kind of reminded me of old times. I did our, run out as far as you can and then dive thing that we used to do. And
I did not do that this time.
My wife and my kids just kind of looked at me like,
what is wrong with you?
I was like, look, something Chris and I used to do. It was kind of an unofficial contest. We would just run and see who could kind of get out furthest.
Where I went, it was a seaweedy kind of day. So I walked. I didn't run. And
I only did one time because I didn't want to be that guy.
Okay. That's good. I did.
Did you start that back?
No, but I can.
Timer to try to keep us on time as we ramble on.
Yeah, so we're already off a little bit. But anyway, 1998.
98.
We are finishing up with our Gen X timeline. So 1998 is when the youngest
Gen-Xers who are turning 45 this year.
Whew, man. I remember being 45.
Yeah. I saw something. It was by somebody else on social media. I did not come up with this, but it said Gen Xers are 45 to 60 years old.
Now, right? Yeah.
Who look like they're 30 to 40 years old or 30 to 35 years old. But inside, mentally, we're still teenagers. I found that fairly accurate.
I agree with that. Yeah. No, I think that's pretty spot on.
Looking 35 may not be, but,
I think we're 40. All pushing 40s now. Yeah.
So,
but
anyway.
But I will tell you, we are not, we're not our parents' version of 50.
No.
And certainly not our grandparents' version of 50. I mean, I've seen those pictures of, 50th birthday parties for like my grandparents, and it's like
well, we talked about before the over-the-hill cakes at 40 and stuff 40, like that.
Yeah.
And you saying you would have punched somebody in the face if you...
Did I say that?
You did.
Okay.
And we made it through 4 episodes with only 1 bleep last time.
Oh, that's nice.
And that was as I said in that video, that was a tough bleep. Because I had to...
Was it?
Because it was so quick. I had to really get down.
Is that about the cat?
It was about the cat.
It still stands as true. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch episode 20. Well, kick us off, man.
Which hasn't posted yet.
Oh, it hasn't posted yet. Well, but by the time they get to this
they
will. So, all right.
Can we talk about episode 19 just like for just a second?
We can.
I love it. I have no idea why. Neither one of us. We are baffled in a good way, but still baffled. We have currently, I'm looking at it right now, 408 views on episode 19. I don't know what was special about that one. Maybe it just was, I don't know.
Was really good.
I guess.
Is what I'm hoping. But that is, in comparison to, I would say, most of our videos. Well, we have some that are in the 60s. We had one that was a couple hundred and another one that was 100. But most of them are in the 60s or less. I'm looking at 37, 23, 14, and then 408. So, I don't know. It's got to be something in the algorithm, something we say, do. I don't know,
man.
But thank you.
Yes. And we've gotten several subscribers we don't know. And
we
appreciate you being here.
Our goal by this episode
was over 60.
Was to hit 60, hopefully.
And we're 69.
And we're 69, which is
Bill and Ted.
That's awesome. So
if you don't know, I can't explain.
It's the wrong podcast for you.
Right.
But yeah. No, I'm excited to finish up our timeline.
Yes, sir.
And super excited about what's going to come after this. I mean, we get to kind of reopen the just
the Pandora's box.
The box of topics, man. It's like, what are we going to talk about? So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
But first, 1998.
98. Let's jump in. All right. Several sad things or what have you in the first part of 98, which is what I have. January the 2nd, an autopsy on the body of Chris Farley concludes that he died from an overdose of cocaine and opiates.
33 years old, I believe.
I don't remember.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this. See? That's what you get for asking your own question. Which, guy, man, just somebody that was in their prime and that slapstick kind of funny. Just, you might have to type a little quieter.
Yeah.
Because, right. You did that in episode 20 when I was editing.
Yeah.
You made little noises, and I was like, I thought there was something wrong with the video, and then I looked and I was like, oh no, that's Chris making noise. So anyway, Chris Farley died overdose of cocaine and opiates. So,
yeah, he was 33.
33, good memory. January the 7th, Monica Lewinsky signs an affidavit that denies her alleged affair with President Bill Clinton while a White House intern. And you'll see
I bet that's going to come back up.
That's what somebody told her, probably.
Oh. Dave.
Yikes. Okay. January 8th, Ted Kaczynski, the suspected Unabomber, acts as his own attorney and pleads guilty to life in prison without parole. I wonder why I put suspected He was the Unabomber.
He was. Maybe he was suspected at that point in time, but I mean,
But then he pled guilty, so he says,
did it, yeah.
I'm the guy.
He did it.
Yeah. So when the Unabomber was a big thing for a while, because it went on for several years.
It did. I don't, it's not one I've not really ever dove into that one.
Right.
I'm not really sure who his targets were.
I'm not sure how he selected them. And I'm sure that's something we could look up, but I don't want to look up everything because that'll be here forever. All right, January the 19th, the Mamas and the Papas and the Eagles are inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow. For some reason, I thought that was more recent.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
The 98? I've been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I went 2 years ago. Awesome place.
Is it?
Yes.
I have not.
And you can do it in a day. But I was kind of rushed because I went with a group.
Mm-hmm.
And not everybody is as into music as I am. And, I mean, no offense to them. It's just I felt I could have we spent about half the day there. I could have spent the rest of the day there.
The whole day. I'm pretty big on any type of museum history.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I just kind of want to meander through that stuff.
And they had a Beatles exhibit. The bottom floor exhibit changes from year to year.
Remember in Gatlinburg that Bible or that biblical museum that we stumbled into one day?
Christus Gardens.
How do you even know the name of that? Good though. That's awesome.
I know things.
I'm
old and I know things.
That's still a huge, memorable, place and visit. It was just awesome. I mean,
I'll tell you we went there because we could park for free in Gatlinburg.
I was gonna say, my recollection is we went in initially because it got us free parking.
Right.
Okay.
But then we became intrigued.
It was like, what? This place is amazing.
Right. We became intrigued and we kept going back.
They got us
to park there for free. But we would always go in.
Yes.
We would always go in.
I mean,
and patronize the place.
It was a cool place.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. But any museum, I'll meander around.
Yeah.
I've walked around a museum in Florida that was basically, here's the crap we found in the ocean. And
I went to the Badlands Dinosaur Museum this
that's
past
gotta
trip,
be better
which
than
was
looking at a dishwasher that somebody pulled out of the Gulf.
Probably.
And
probably. But pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it was pretty inexpensive too. This Badlands Dinosaur Museum. I think adults were like $6.
Were there bones?
Yeah.
Nice.
Quite a few.
All right.
All right, January the 26th, Bill Clinton denies having an affair with Monica Lewinsky.
Didn't do it.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That's pretty good.
That's my best.
Do you practice that a lot? I don't do impressions.
I dabble.
All right. That one's...
Mostly because...
If I close my eyes, that sounded pretty accurate.
Okay. Well, good. All right. January the 30th, The Howard Stern Show premieres on the radio. Talk about kind of the first shock jock of the radio.
That's later than what I thought it would be. I thought Howard was...
around for a lot longer than that?
Yeah, I really do. I thought he started somewhere around 88 to 90.
Oh, really?
With his show. I know he was in radio.
He was in radio before.
Right.
But no, his actual The Howard Stern Show premiered.
Wow.
98.
I thought it had been around longer than that. I mean, it's still been a while.
Yeah. It's been 20.
And it's still on,
years.
yes?
It's on Sirius.
Sirius, but
yeah.
he still
doing his
runs
thing.
it. Okay,
yep.
Yeah.
Still doing his thing. I saw a clip today, of him with somebody. And most of the time I'm like, because there for a while he was like just all raunchy topics.
Yeah, there was.
But this one was legit, and I watched I think it was a reel on Instagram or something, and I watched the whole thing.
I do feel like he was the first shock jock that I recall.
Like he kind of, I don't think he gave himself that name, but that's what he was kind of the.
Were you ever a fan?
Pioneer.
He was never anybody I listened to consistently.
No,
here or there. I'd
he might come on and be like, "Oh," I wouldn't go, "Oh, I gotta catch the Howard Stern show."
Yeah.
I mean, nothing against him. I just.
Once he went to
TV, video.
Once he went to like subscription radio, he kind of lost me on that. That's not my thing.
Yep. All right, February 6th, Mary Kay Letourneau violates her probation with the father of her baby, who is a 14-year-old former student of hers.
I recall that.
I remember all that stuff. I was in like Washington State or something, Oregon, somewhere up there. So, which I'll be visiting there soon.
It's going to be a good trip.
It's going to be a great trip. We're renting an RV, so we don't have to drive ours out there. So that'll be fun. March the 1st, the movie Titanic, which we have talked about a couple of times already, or maybe I know at least once, becomes the first U.S. movie to gross over $1 billion in 98.
It was big. I was upset with that movie because it broke a lot of records that were still standing for, I believe, Star Wars.
Star Wars, yes.
Yeah.
But I think I remember that adjusted for inflation, Gone with the Wind still
kills it.
Yeah, because movies were like a quarter.
That seems familiar. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
If only. All right, March 9th, rapper Eminem is signed by Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment Company. So we see Eminem coming on the scene in 98. Which
he had some decent stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a fair weather fan, maybe.
That's probably a good way to put it.
I've listened to some of the stuff that made it to radio. It's good.
There's some of the stuff I really like, and some of the stuff is not for me.
Yeah,
but some of the stuff I really like.
Yeah, I think he's talented.
I'll tell you, as far as just here, am I going to sit there and debate the greatest rapper of all time, a white boy from the suburbs of Nashville? No, I'm not. But his ability to like rhyme throughout a verse, just all and the syncopation of all that stuff, man, I can't do it. It's good stuff. He is extremely talented.
And still doing his thing.
I think he's about the same age as us.
I feel like that's about right.
Like within a year or so. Oh, look at there. I didn't ask the question. I just said I think. All right, April the 17th. Speaking of the Beatles, I talked about their exhibit at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The wife of Paul McCartney, Linda McCartney, who was in his band Wings.
I don't think I knew that.
Yes, she was in the band. Passes away at the age of 56 from breast cancer.
In 98.
In 98.
Wow. I when I first read that, I'm still sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, that dude's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
I keep thinking he's much older than what he actually is. But, I mean, you talk about somebody who's just been so close to music history and been a part
and
of
created
it.
a lot of it.
My goodness. What am I looking up? I'm sorry. I'm on a different screen, and
How old Eminem is.
probably should have played around with this before. He is 52, actually.
See, I told you he was in. He's exactly the same age as
He's
us.
October of 72 is when he was born. So
Okay,
yeah,
so I am what,
just a month or so.
2 months older than him. 2 months
Yeah.
older than him.
Yeah.
Hey,
Man.
he could come on the show too.
Other
We could get him. We could get him an iced tea.
We could. It's got a couple of other people in his genre ages there. Snoop Dogg 53. I would have thought he was older.
Oh yeah, I would have too.
I was thinking he was pushing 60, maybe even.
I knew he was an Xer, but I thought he was maybe one of the older Xers.
Yeah. 50 Cent 49, younger than what I thought as well.
Okay.
And Dr. Dre 60. That's about right.
So he is the oldest Xer.
Yep.
All right.
Interesting.
There you go.
This has been a good ad already. We didn't,
Look at
didn't have to
this.
do any research.
No, it's so nice. All right. April 23rd of 98, James Earl Ray, the alleged assassin of Martin Luther King Jr., passes away in prison from complications of kidney disease.
Yep. Here in Tennessee. Brushy Mountain, is that where he was?
I think so.
Which is now a museum.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not big on
Prison museum.
prison tours and museums.
I did do Alcatraz.
I never did Alcatraz.
Alcatraz was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Now,
don't
it
know,
wasn't
I'm not
cool who I visited Alcatraz with, but
the visit itself.
But the visit itself was pretty awesome. All right. May 7th, Mercedes-Benz purchases Chrysler for $40 billion, forming the Daimler Chrysler Corporation.
So now here we are 27 years later. I mean, Mercedes is still strong. Chrysler, not so much.
Not so much.
But they are still around. But I can't think of really.
They sell the Pacifica.
There we go. Well, that was the only thing that came to mind.
Didn't you have one?
I did when it was a Pacifica. When it was kind of that
SUV
station
crossover?
wagony looking thing. Now it's just a van.
Now it's a minivan.
Yeah, it's just a van.
But I tell you what, those things get great gas mileage. If you're into that sort of thing. I have a diesel truck.
We all are at some point, and then we move
Right.
on.
So I can't say that for my diesel truck. It's not really a economical vehicle, especially when you're pulling a camper. May 14th, Frank Sinatra, which we had talked about
Yes.
before, had a heart attack.
Yep.
May 14th of 98, Frank Sinatra passes away at the age of 82. And same day, the last episode of Seinfeld.
Wow. Let's slip that out, really. Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. I'm from the South.
We got some good old smart people on
Yep.
the show.
So the last episode of Seinfeld
Wow.
airs on TV.
And you know what? You look back at those, they still hold their own. They're still very relevant.
They are.
I feel like, and I would not have said 98. That was when those ended. I thought that made it into the early 2000s.
2000. Yes, yeah, I would have too.
Yeah.
But
Wow. Okay.
98. All right, I got two more and then you.
All right.
May 26th, the Paula Jones sexual harassment trial against Bill Clinton begins.
Wow. Things are just snowballing there, aren't they? I bet it comes up again.
I would almost be sure that it does. And June 6th, to round out my part of 98, the TV show Sex and the City premieres. Watched a couple episodes of that.
That was not anything I really
But it was on
followed.
one of those pay channels.
Like HBO.
HBO or something. And I think I watched it on a free trial of HBO because I was a new customer. Because I've never subscribed to HBO or... I just didn't have the money to do that.
Yeah, I've seen, a handful of episodes, but I know now they've done a movie, and it's come back as a revision to the series, I think. But no, I few episodes, but it wasn't really ever a show I picked up on.
Right.
But to be fair, I was having kids, and
right,
that kind of takes precedence.
Right. Right.
Because you don't want to lose them. It's frowned upon.
My turn.
I'm picking up with June 21st now. Bobby Brown releases his album "Don't Be Cruel." Probably my favorite of his albums.
Yes.
And I'm not a big Bobby Brown fan, so that's not saying a whole lot. I did like what's the boy band he was in before that? Man, I liked them a little bit. Man, what was it?
Oh,
New Edition.
Yes.
There we go. I was like, no, I know he was in the band. Yeah. I did like them more than I did Bobby Brown, but he was in Ghostbusters. That was cool. Or Ghostbusters 2.
I would not have known that.
He was like a ballet or something like that. I'm not going to fact check myself, but
nope.
June 25th, Microsoft releases Windows 98. That was a pretty decent version, I feel like.
Yeah.
I know that's come up a couple of times, but I feel like every time they've released, well, not every time, but they've played a pretty pivotal role in our generation as a whole.
Just trying to make it easier to use the computers that they told us we would
think
have to have.
About what we've seen, our generation has seen. We've gone from dying on the Oregon Trail and these dot matrix, printers and everything we talked about to, you see the technology we have today. Just what's in front of us, but what children are now born with access to. It's just, it's crazy.
And then they choose to go back to 8-bit stuff and play Minecraft.
Well, we've all got to have a break at some point.
Yep.
So
I suppose.
After July 10th, after 9 former altar boys claim sexual abuse by priests, the Diocese of Dallas agrees to pay $23.4 million to them. And
that was
not the... I know that wasn't like the first incident like that, but that was the first of what I feel like is these really just large
payouts and
just this onslaught of people started to come forward,
and the opening up of the scandal of all that.
Which
is plagued them for a while.
Some would probably argue it still does.
Still does, yeah. I would say.
What's interesting is I grew up Catholic. I was only an altar boy once for a family event, but I just, through whatever, fortunate circumstances, ended up having 2 really great priests involved in my life. Like, and especially, good. As a young person, probably up until the age of like 12. And one of which just passed away, I think, last year, Charles Strobel, who was really embedded in like the Nashville homeless scene. I think they're like naming buildings and stuff after him now. But
there's a whole Strobel family that.
Yeah, and so Charles was the priest at my church that I went, First Communion and things like that too. So just an awesome individual, and for him to eventually, my understanding is I think he left the priesthood and really did focus on just the homeless situation
outreach and
in Nashville.
Yeah.
So, but so I had a little bit different experience there, fortunately, and
good. Good to have some positive.
Wouldn't say I'm Catholic anymore though,
right.
But there's the loss.
Right.
July 24th, the movie Saving Private Ryan is released in theaters.
Oh, man.
Dude, I don't even know what to say about that. But that was, especially the opening of that movie. I know they put out warnings to like.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it messed me up, but opened my eyes.
I felt
it.
That
yes.
intensity was just. I don't really know if anything has ever been caught like that. At least not until then. And I do remember they put out like these warnings to, Vietnam vets, World War II vets, anybody who had like PTSD, which really I think was just starting to become a thing, right? But
anybody that had like intense combat experience, they said this could trigger.
Honestly, that should have been just given to anybody because I mean, that was intense. But
there is a movie that's out now, or that's come out recently that I was watching, the Sean Ryan show, and he talked to several like special operators.
Yeah,
that's what he does a lot. And I'll have to look up what the name of it is, but there's one movie that's out that everybody's like, this is the most accurate war movie. So kind of want to see that.
And he's a podcaster here in Nashville too.
Yeah,
he seems like a cool dude. He is on my list of podcasts that I listen to, and I love it because it'll go from something like that to let's talk about what aliens, are
UFOs,
visiting.
right?
Yeah, and this is like, all right, I'm good with that spectrum.
He does some really cool stuff. Like he went and talked to the vice president of Taiwan.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one yet, but I did see it on there. But he gets around and talks to some fascinating people. But shout out to him.
Yeah.
Hey,
we all
start
fans
somewhere. Yeah,
we're fans.
Absolutely. Let's see, August 17th. Let's go back to this for a minute. President Bill Clinton admits he misled the American people on the nature of the relationship he had with Lewinsky.
Depends on what your definition of is. Is an actual quote. Depends on what your definition of is.
And I don't know if I've really been a huge fan of an attorney since then, because I feel like that was just straight up attorney talk.
Right.
And I know there's really great attorneys out there, so I'm not bashing them all. But
no,
that was like the most attorney statement I feel like I've ever heard.
I just want to go, are you serious? Like,
it's like, man, come on. I bet this comes up again. August 24th, the first human implant of RFID technology is performed in the UK.
98.
What is RFID? Is this the
radio frequency?
The tracking?
The tap to pay kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they use it. They, can implant a chip so you can open the door.
I don't know if I knew they were doing that. Implanting it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Huh. I didn't know.
You don't watch enough CIA movies. They all
not.
have their implanted trackers.
Maybe I thought that was what that was. I've seen the ones, behind the ear, that kind of stuff.
In a tooth.
I did not know that it was like in use at that level. Wow. Look at me learning new stuff. September 2nd, near Peggy's Cove, Nova Scotia, Swiss Air Flight 111 crashes, killing all 229 people on board.
I have been to Peggy's Cove a couple of times, and I have been to the crash site a couple of times.
What caused that? Do we know?
Well, depends on.
There's some conspiracy around that too.
Yeah.
Are we back to the Navy again?
Possibly.
Okay. I mean, I've got some theories on that kind of stuff too, but maybe that's a different episode. September 4th, Google is formally incorporated by 2 Stanford PhD candidate students. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The tech revolution that we've been in the last 20 or 30 years, the number of people who just either left school or didn't finish
college because they were like, these people aren't teaching me anything. I got ideas
to make me so wealthy.
Right.
That's crazy.
Now we had something from about Google. It became a registered domain in episode 20.
Was it? I would say it was just like a year before.
Yeah, the year
maybe,
before.
97.
97.
So they're making
September
progress.
15th. Google officially registered as a domain.
So that didn't take them long at all to
less than a year
incorporate.
To get
all right.
corporation.
September 9th, Mark McGwire hits his 62nd home run, breaking Roger Maris's record of 61.
Watched it.
That was set in 1961. I think we all watched that.
Yep. But then everybody was complaining, like, oh, they play more games.
Yeah, they play more games.
Yeah,
and they take more supplements.
Right. and he's on the juice, and all this kind of stuff. It's like.
Which, to be fair, yes, he was. Anybody who looks at his rookie card and then looks at him at the end of his career, yeah, absolutely. All right, that's not coming.
He just did not get an air hose.
That's not coming from chicken and broccoli, man. That's something going on.
It's just juices and berries.
I still like the dude, to be honest, though. That was an exciting
year. Because him and Sammy Sosa were going.
Oh, and then just the battle of those two, and it's like, man.
Okay, so they were juicing. It's still hard to hit a home run.
It is.
It's still hard to hit a baseball, and then hit a home run.
And I think,
whatever.
I don't even know what to say about it. I liked it. I thought that was an exciting summer, and I thought it was really cool.
Yeah,
we were just all waiting for, is he going to get it? And then he hits it, and then when he hit that one to break it, it was just like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's kind of like finally taking a big dump. You just,
man,
like, whew, you got it.
It's yeah. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted.
Don't do it.
But then the whole rest of this episode's gone to crap after that. Literally.
I see what you did there.
All right. September 18th, Jackie Chan makes his Hollywood breakthrough in the movie Rush Hour with Chris Tucker.
I like that guy.
I really do. And I noticed the word breakthrough here because this was not his first movie.
No. He was huge in China.
He was. Do you know what movie I first saw him in?
What?
Cannonball Run, which is a 77, 78 maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
Because I went and saw... You want to look that up since I'm the one?
Okay.
Let's see when Cannonball Run is. Because Cannonball Run may have been the first movie I went and watched at a drive-in with my parents that I remember, which is pretty cool. But that's the first time I saw him, and that was way before this. But like you, absolutely, I think he's a cool guy, and I still do. I mean, just amazing.
June of 81, Cannonball Run.
Oh, it was later than what I thought. Okay.
It grossed $11 million in its opening weekend.
Man, little Burt Reynolds action there. That was a good movie.
But not enough to beat out Superman 2 that opened the same weekend.
Oh, that's a tough one.
It is.
Man. October the 8th, the House of Representatives decides to begin impeachment hearings on guess who? Bill Clinton.
William Jefferson.
October 23rd, Britney Spears releases Hit Me, Baby, One More Time. Hit Me, Baby, One More Time.
Yeah.
Why is Hit Me in parentheses? Is that you? Or is that
no, that's the name. I think the song is just
Hit Me.
I don't know. That's how it was listed.
I'm not up on Britney Spears music.
I'm not either, but
sometimes I like to explain myself because sometimes I sound like I can't read. And maybe sometimes I can't. So
I feel like the name of the song is Baby One More Time. And then, but because she says hit me right before it, every time they just.
That's almost becoming one of those confusing millennial phrases.
Yep.
I feel like. October 29th, John Glenn becomes the oldest person to travel into space at the age of 77. To this day, I still think that dude's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, growing up, he was kind of like one of those old school heroes you just kind of looked up to, right?
He's kind of a, not a tough guy and a like beat you up, but just a, man, that dude is, test pilot and
just a good
astronaut
stand-up dude.
Right. Didn't hear scandals about him.
Going to space at 77. I don't think I could handle. I don't think I could ever handle going to space.
I could handle space when I was in my prime.
Okay, you're not going to Mars. You don't have that interest.
No,
you don't want to take one.
I think
of these?
It takes 8 months to get there.
Yeah. What about a gravity plane? Would you do that?
Oh, where it drops and you feel weightless.
Where you go up and yeah.
I would probably do that.
I would probably do that, but I'd want a briefing of what exactly is going to happen here,
right?
Kind of thing first.
Maybe.
Is it a gradual kind of like till down?
If our podcast goes well and blows up, maybe we could record that. We could record that.
We could. That would do that. That would because, I mean, I'd do it. I'd probably have a good time, but I'd probably still vomit.
Oh, for sure.
It'd be like its whole.
I may not vomit, but I would have a headache. For
the older I get, the more that stuff kind of makes me nauseous.
I just have a headache the rest of the day.
Yeah, I
know we've talked about roller coasters. It just jacks with my equilibrium.
That and 3D throws me off. I can't 3D anything.
Oh, I know.
Like
that was all
VR
episode
goggles.
20.
Yeah, just
episode 20. Because I edited it yesterday.
Can't handle it. December the 1st, world's largest corporation is created when Exxon purchases Mobil at a cost of $73.7 billion.
And ExxonMobil is still the largest
money in
oil corporation.
That is insane. And that was in 1998. Wow. And then we are wrapping up.
Oh.
We are wrapping up our Gen X history.
Remember, I have one more to add.
Oh, you do have one more to add. And what, do we have the date?
I got the date, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let you end on that one because I think that probably had more of an impact on our generation as a whole.
Maybe.
Are you, well, assuming I know the one that you're talking about. Is this the one that someone said, hey, you missed this one?
No.
Oh, okay. Then
that was
I don't know
94.
what's coming up then. All right, I'm going to finish mine up and I'll let you go with yours.
Yeah.
December the 19th, the House of Representatives votes to impeach, guess who?
Bill
Clinton, and sends it to the Senate, making him the second president to be impeached.
Andrew Johnson was the other one.
What did he get impeached for?
I don't know. He was from Tennessee.
Stuff like that just has been going on. It's not new.
Not new.
Not old.
Right.
It's politics. All right, so you had an extra
I have one more
All right,
that would just happen a few days after 99, January 4th of 99.
Ooh.
Brian Cravens told me to put this in here.
Okay.
Crave Dog, this is for you. All right, January 4th of 1999. The Tennessee Volunteers won the 1998 inaugural BCS National Championship in college football, defeating Florida State. Your brother.
Yeah.
His brother's a big Florida State fan.
Huge Florida State fan.
Beat Florida State 23-16 in Tempe, Arizona.
I remember that.
Oh, I have a Coca-Cola. You know how they will print the national champion on Coca-Cola bottle? I have that bottle up on my...
Still saved.
As we say in the South, the Chester drawers.
Chester drawers.
You know, it was a long time before.
And you know what? That's a really great way to wrap up our history lesson because especially, and I would say probably to a big part of our current audience who have Tennessee roots or are still in Tennessee.
Yeah,
that was a pretty important thing.
It was.
We heard Rocky Top for
months
on end.
And
you spent a little bit of time up that way, so I know you're a fan.
Yes. Attended the University of Tennessee in Knoxville.
Yeah. I was on campus a few times, but
you were.
That was more casual.
With me.
There's a couple times without, too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I think you weren't there. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't show up and
not tell me.
Not tell you.
I appreciate that.
I mean, I'm like fairly certain. I was a different person back then.
We both were.
Yeah.
That is.
But I don't think
that's all I have to say about that.
I don't think I would have, but
yep.
Yeah.
All right. T-shirts?
Man.
T-shirts. We got to talk about it. We said we were going to talk about it later.
Yes, let's talk about T-shirts. Man, there's so many things we didn't get a chance to do in it. We didn't our science project and our
yeah,
book
we'll
of
do that
answers,
quick.
but we're going to do that stuff
Where are
quick.
we at on time?
We are at 41 minutes, so we're good.
That's
We've got time. All right, folks. Shirts are in.
Shirts
are available.
Shirts are available.
First edition shirts, I think that should be said. First edition with a misprint.
Slight.
Just like us.
So
we're slightly
if you look up here, but how we were left to fend for ourselves, the top part of the L didn't lay down flat. So you have the bottom part. So that's where the misprint is. It's on the front and the back, same.
So it looks like F'd. And if you...
And... Yep. That's how a lot of our generation feels.
We were F'd.
We were F'd to fend for ourselves.
And
so,
you know what?
There you go.
I have looked over that many times, and I do want to make sure that I say this, but I had great parents, all right? Number one. They were really
my
good
parents were fantastic.
But, and I'm not saying that they left us to fend for ourselves on our own. I think it was partly by our own choice, too, of wanting to be left alone.
We just, and we still just leave us alone.
Yeah. And there was probably a small point maybe in life, maybe between 25 and 35, where it was like, okay, you can bother me, but I quickly got past that.
Oh, I don't even think it was 10 years for me.
Now, I totally understand those old people that say, get off my grass.
Get off my lawn.
It's like, you're messing up my world.
Remember that guy when we went to his house? He's parking on my lawn.
That was your first mistake, is to say lawn.
Lawn. As we're, 18 years old?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
18.
Dude, don't say lawn.
I knew someone that mow my lawn was the worst thing. You said, I've got to mow my lawn. What?
Yeah, cut the grass.
You got to cut the grass? Yeah. Come on.
Anyway, so the shirts we have, $20?
Yes. $20.
$20. That covers our cost.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, we're not going to make all our money back because we each have a shirt.
This is very true.
So here's what we have. We have one small, 4 larges, and 2 in the size of extra large. We don't have a 2XL. We have 2 shirts that are extra large.
And it doesn't mean we can't get more.
We can get more.
But they won't be first edition misprints.
That's right.
A.
We're in Canada now.
I'm just going to stop. B, I think that if there is interest, obviously
we may change
this
the
is
design
we may do some new designs and everything, but this is your opportunity to get the first edition rated Gen
with
X t-shirt.
the slight misprint.
Yeah, because that's what we've got. There's no special stuff going on here. I love them. I think they turned out great.
Yeah.
I look forward to
even
more swag
better.
and
Like
other
when
versions.
you wash them, they soften up a little bit.
All right.
I mean, they're pretty soft to start with, and they're Gildan. These are not like cheapo.
Yeah, we're not going cheap on anybody.
No.
But yeah, $20. Let us know. Hit us up on email.
Rated Gen X at
that
Outlook. .com.
I'm stepping up my game today by doing a little bit of research in the moment.
That's right.
But yeah, we're excited about these, and I hope this is the first step in getting some other swag to share with everybody. And of course, if you are interested in going beyond just being a subscriber, and you're looking at more being more involved, we're happy to work that stuff out too. So
yes, we can.
If you want to sponsor something,
if you have a business and you want us to advertise,
absolutely,
because we're starting to get a little traction. 69 subscribers.
Apparently, 408
episodes.
Views.
Right.
I mean, just think, if you had a business on that episode,
views, not episodes.
400 views. That's probably what I meant.
400 episodes would be.
We'll get there.
It'll take a while.
It'll take a little bit, but we'll get there.
And some of these episodes might be on the road.
I'm looking forward to trying that.
As now we both have campers.
Yes.
And since our setup is not all that elaborate, we wouldn't be able to take the console TV, but a couple of mics, cheap mixer, maybe a light or two, and a tripod.
I think we're good. Or we just be
computer.
outside. Use natural lighting.
Yeah, or be outside.
Could be. Awesome.
Around a
All right.
campfire.
So get your shirts. Limited supply in this first edition.
Yes.
We'll be happy to get one to you and let you promote our podcast.
I did have some. I wore this when I was in Florida this past week. And I did have some people.
Kind of eyeballing it.
You kind of tell they were trying to read it.
Yeah. All right. Just need to go stand in line. You need to go to the theme park.
Yeah.
Get in one of them ride lines, and people will be able to
wear
check
it to the line for ice cream was long.
Yeah, always. What ice cream?
Dell's.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one. Is that like a local kind of thing?
It's a local place.
Okay.
It's like the Orange Beach Gulf Shores line. I liked it because my son has a very restrictive medical diet. He has a metabolic condition. The boy can't have protein. Okay. If you're interested, it's called PKU. Look it up. Anyway, so he can't have ice cream because it's got protein, dairy, all that kind of stuff. He can have sorbet, though, because that's just fruit and water.
Yeah.
Most places, if they have sorbet, they'll have one, maybe two. This place had like 6 or 8 different flavors of sorbet. So we went back 3 or 4 nights in a row, and he got a different flavor every night because he was just like, oh, I can get that. Oh, I can get that one. Instead of just, hey, buddy, they got lemon.
Yeah. I went to a place in, close to where you guys were.
Pensacola.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a sorbet and ice cream shop.
Oh, nice.
Where they blended, like your dish or whatever you want to call it was blended with both. And like they would do different flavors. I wasn't a huge fan of blending ice cream and sorbet.
No.
It's like going into you go into ice cream and then you kind of go through this real quick,
fruit blast.
Yeah, and it's like that was awkward.
Yeah. They had this one at this place, Dell's, DEL''S, and it was called PB Pie.
Oh, gosh. Did it truly taste like that?
Oh, it was so good. And then I got salted caramel one night. That was fantastic.
See, that would be salted. You can't go wrong with salted caramel.
Salted caramel.
My treat of choice was the frosted animal cracker. And if you know me, I am a connoisseur of animal crackers.
I did know that.
Love them. And the frosted ones are an especially nice treat. I don't have them often. Usually I like just plain.
Well, it's kind of like if you had them all the time, they wouldn't be special.
Yeah. And then you've got the ones that are just frosted on the front, and then you've got the ones that are frosted all the way around, right? So, again.
It's kind of like me. I don't get Oreos except around the holidays. I get the white chocolate covered Oreos.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Those are good.
You get older, and as I've gotten older and given up some things.
Some things I can't.
Sugar has replaced many of those things. Man, I'm definitely
I've cut way back on sugar. I had more ice cream this past week than I've had in the last 6 months.
As a empty nester now, I will be honest with our listening group and let you know that I have ice cream for dinner at least once a week.
That's how I put on a bunch of LBs.
Yeah, no, that happens.
And I've lost a bunch. I've lost a lot of body fat. I might even put I do one of those little in-body scans, that I might even put my results just to show you.
I try to live a very balanced.
I've gone from 19% body fat to 9%.
Oh, that's nice.
I didn't necessarily do it the right way.
That's why we
but
look like we're 40. But still think like we're 14.
Teenagers. Yep.
All right. What else we got?
All right. We got our.
Oof.
Oh, God. Now, there's legit. Look, there's actual. Looks like cotton fuzz in there. I don't know that these are going to make it much longer.
All I heard was, look, there's jit. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly. And that was with a J, so you should not have to beat
I shouldn't have to.
Right. All right.
Look in there.
I'm getting to the point where I'm afraid to touch it, dude.
It looks like cotton balls.
It does. I mean, those are perfect.
These, I think we said in episode 20 that these were starting.
It actually makes my stomach start to hurt holding that. Like, can you absorb
I don't think so. But look, feel them.
Are they getting hard? Oh, can you hear that? Can you hear those are hard. Now they're still, I would say they're still edible. As far as
who?
As far as
not for us.
I don't think they're so hard. Like they're not going to break your tooth, right?
No.
You're still going to be able to bite into these. So if you're a trucker and you pick these up at your local, Pilot, and can I even say that? Because then they're going to say, "Well, you're talking about our donut center stuff." Anyway, if you're a person who drives an 18-wheeler and you stop at a truck stop,
there you go.
At 3 a.m., you quite possibly still may pick these up and eat them.
All right. We got any questions?
Ooh, man. I'm sure we do.
Here you go. I think I got one.
You got to go? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Give it to me.
Has this podcast or this timeline series been beneficial?
Ooh. To us or to the audience?
To anybody.
To anybody. Okay. So
I can answer for us.
Has this
timeline series
been beneficial?
Been beneficial.
All right. This feels
the
like
front's
a really
always
good page.
awful.
All right, I'm going pretty much right in the middle
All right.
into our book of answers. Again, if you're just joining us, you are in a lovely position to go back and watch 20 exciting episodes. But just in case this is where you decided to start, the book of answers is just that. It's a book of answers, no questions at all.
And
sometimes
a lot of times,
we get some insight. Sometimes it's
and
terrible.
a lot of times it's just lawyer type politician answers.
All right, so has this timeline series been beneficial?
What do you got?
It's going to be great.
Hey, I'll take that.
So if it's not yet been beneficial, it's going to be.
It's going to be great. That's
like
probably one of the better answers we've gotten.
I actually like that very much. I do think that this has been great. I
have thoroughly enjoyed this.
I think it's given us a couple of other avenues we can go down at a later point in time when we want to do series again.
Yeah, do some series. Not nearly this long. This is actually the 13th episode of
the
just
series.
Timeline.
Wow.
So 13 of our 21
been all timeline. I was thinking about that the other day. It's like, wow, where do we pick up at after this? Like, where in our life? And
I think we said we would pick up like driving,
like cars. Yeah, like getting our first car and driving. I think that's a perfect place to go from here. And
I think we will do a wrap up episode.
That. Yep.
Probably won't be that long. I say that and it'll be, but we'll address some of the comments. I think I've addressed every comment. I've replied to every comment. So
and you've certainly looked up a lot of information.
I've certainly looked up a lot of information. I have an external hard drive with every picture that I have posted on this timeline.
It's been awesome. I've enjoyed it a lot. I look forward to the conversations in the future that are coming that are both fun and we were talking before this episode that, occasionally we might get a little serious here and talk about some things that really do affect us as Gen Xers. Not everything is great. We all know that. So maybe we touch on some of that too, but always with a little twist of humor, I think, is where you got to keep it.
Sarcasm is our love language.
I don't know if I can operate any other way. So
right.
Sometimes to my own detriment, but no, I think it's awesome. I look forward to our wrap up, and this has been fun to walk through. Everyone, we got everyone in our generation through graduation.
Through graduation,
it's like, where do we go from here? Who knows?
Where do we go from here?
It's up to you too. Comments, let us know. What do you want to talk about?
If you got something that you want to hear us talk about.
And we don't have all the memories of Gen Xers, right? It's like, what did you experience growing up? What should we talk about? That could open a door for maybe a guest.
Yeah.
I won't lie. One of the reasons I wanted to have the computer here is at any moment, Ice-T could email.
Yeah.
And I want to be right. I want to respond to him as quickly as I possibly can. It's Jessica.
Baby Jessica.
I didn't forget about you either.
That's right.
You got our email address. We put that out there.
I'll put it up here again.
I wonder who
There it
is the
is.
most famous person we could get in a Rated Gen X T-shirt. I'd be willing to give one up for free if someone were famous enough, but I think that needs to be at our discretion. So if you know somebody famous, or if you are famous,
and you just happened to cross us two nobodies, who are these guys?
How about a free T-shirt? That's all.
Just wear it around. We can't pay you, but we'll give you a $20 T-shirt for free.
That's payment right there.
Yes, sir.
It'll bring you joy.
Or yes, ma'am.
Promise.
Whichever.
I think we've hit our time limit.
I think so.
This is a great episode.
'Twas. All right.
We shall see you all very, very soon.
Very soon. For episode 22, the wrap-up.
The wrap-up session.
That's what we'll call it. The wrap-up.
The wrap-up. Sounds good to me.
All right.
Awesome.
Sounds good. Appreciate y'all coming, and thanks so much for the love. And if you want a T-shirt, email us. All right. See y'all next time.
See y'all.